Greetings, I'm Caffeine Rage, and join me in someone who can't get a fucking break, it seems.
Gaming Psychologist, and no, we can't. So
at least this is an easier event. Well, until the end.
Well, I mean, King Slime can't be that difficult, can he?
No, I was just saying.
Pretty easy.
Yeah, it should be a lot easier this time, but I mean, for fuck's sake.
2 pirate attacks in a row. Granted, you summoned the first one.
Yeah.
And then now we've got the slime. It's raining slime.
Hallelujah.
I need to just drop off all my junk inventory.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. And what
I got another cutlass. Ooh, quick cutlass.
Well, I just what I did is I just put down a junk chest up here for now.
Oh, okay, that's good. Yeah. As soon as you're done accessing it, I'll hop in there. Get all up in there.
Well, at least we're gonna have plenty of gel.
Yep. Whole bunch of golden stuff, all kinds of tombstones.
Yeah, we could make our place look gaudy, or I should say, you will.
I'm gonna have to build a new house. Oh, King Slime. Alright, that's enough stuff. I'll come fight.
You want some of this?
Who's inside King Slime?
Girlfriend?
Well, that was easy.
Yeah. Okay, so now what? Let's see, I got a slime hook.
Allison the nurse has arrived.
Yeah, we're going to start getting NPCs back. I'll toss you the slime hook, see if it's an upgrade to you.
I have a slime hook.
Oh, okay.
Do they come in different
No.
types?
I can't remember what you had. Also got a slime mask. Oh, dude! Look at this.
What? Oh.
It bobs!
That's really distracting. I know. I'm wearing a pink dress and a tiara. Yet that's what I find distracting.
Yeah.
Oh, here's another couple more tombstones. One over here. Open the door, dang it. There you go. Close the trapdoor.
Put my normal hat back on. Oh, well, that was fun. At least the slime event ended quickly.
Yeah. It didn't take us a half an hour to do.
Yeah. I mean, we ended it in
slimes.
about 5 minutes, including what was on the beginning of the previous episode. Or at the end of it, I should say. Also got a solidifier, which is makes it so that we can make slime furniture. I'm just going to drop into workstations for now.
Put up a banner there.
Yeah, what one was that?
What did you say?
What banner is that? Oh,
The
crossbow?
crossbowman.
Okay. Okay,
And
I
here's
have...
a deckhand.
And here's the Corsair. That'll help.
When it happens again.
Yeah. Oh, the Dryad's off causing problems.
Duck! Ooh, yeah, this sword swings fast.
Yeah, it's a pretty nice sword, actually. Oh, I have so much random junk.
I died a lot, so I lost a lot of money.
Yeah, and I kind of picked up your money and then was dropping it in my safe.
Thief! I don't care.
Besides, I usually end up buying you things anyway.
You buy me presents anyway, so it's okay. I mostly use my money for buying dynamite.
And then blowing up our house.
I only did that once.
Technically,
Actually, no,
twice.
I blew up the house once, and I blew up the bridge once. Demonic Cutlass? You must have gotten that one. That's better than my cutlass. Yoink. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm using as a demonic one.
I'm sad I didn't find one of the repeater rifles. Or whatever it's called. The minigun.
The mini shark I bought from the from a merchant.
I thought the pirate captain had a special one though.
No.
Oh. Yay, NPCs.
No, but there is a upgraded version of it that is a lot nastier. It's just we have to get the parts for it.
But I picked up that obelisk already.
Yeah, I'm not really worried about getting proper sorting right now.
Nope.
Red hat. It smells funny. What did you do to this hat?
Wink.
Yeah, the grave markers I'm just destroying. I mean, there's really no reason to hold on to them.
Let's see. Come here, gunsmith. Let me ask you a question.
Oh, that's good enough for now. So, what to do now? That's the thing. We've had 3 events in a row. And I'm kind of stumped on what to do next.
Take a nap.
I already took my nap.
I haven't had a nap today. Well, I mean, we still need ore.
Yeah, fishing it is. Yeah, because that's going to be really exciting after a couple of exciting episodes.
I'm perfectly okay with that.
So, according to the Dryad, our world is getting kind of corrupt.
Where is the Dryad?
On the bridge over here. You can ask her world status, and she says that it's how much corruption and how much hollows in the world.
7 hollow and 23 corrupt.
There's another NPC. They're all showing back up, like the fools that they are. Right?
In order to die again. So my unicorn mount. Come, Swift Steed.
Are you going to go farm another unicorn?
I don't really know what I'm going to do.
I got an eye patch.
I found a few of those. But the unicorn can't go through here. There we go. Definitely don't want to go over there. I don't really feel like fighting anything.
Kind of fought out, huh?
Yeah, I've done enough fighting.
Yeah, that's why I'm having a little bit of a chillax. Why am I picking this up? Rest of episode with a little bit of fishing and seeing what I get. Actually, I should go see what. Well, I don't think our the NPC for the fishing quests are back yet.
Quack.
Oh, fall stuck. Fall stuck.
I didn't hear it. Let's see. What do I want to do that's relaxing?
You're going to just go dig a hole, aren't you?
No, I think I'm going to build a bigger sky tower.
Oh, God.
Yes.
No, you're the almighty editor. There's a difference. So you've been researching a lot for the podcast, and this is actually going to come out after the podcast now. So we could talk a little bit about it. I'm sure you don't want to go in depth because this is being recorded before the podcast.
Yes, but what do you want to talk about?
Well, how much journalism you've been doing?
Well, I've been trying to do quite a bit of journalism. I got in contact with Hello Games.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I also tried to get in contact with Steam, but they're being incredibly closed-lipped about all of this.
Oh, that's hardly surprising.
So, I mean, their only response is there was some confusion regarding No Man's Sky refunds.
I was going to say confusion again with No Man's Sky? No.
Yeah, there was some confusion with No Man's Sky refunds over the past weekend, but our Steam policy, our Steam refund policy has always been in effect, and it's still the same. And it's just like, whatever. No, that's not true. And then I've been talking to, there's a fairly large group that is trying to get refunded. And they've put together a Discord? Yeah, Discord channel. And there's like 1,000 people that are in this channel, like doing constant Steam support spam. And this week they did, or over the weekend, they're doing a Twitter thing where they're supposed to be spamming Hello Games.
A thunderclap?
A what?
Well, thunderclap is the automated version of it where you sign up to with Twitter on it.
Yeah.
And at a particular time, it'll spam out a message across everybody that signed up to that particular event.
I think they're doing this completely manually.
Well, it's a way to get a hashtag trending really easily.
Okay. I don't know. There's a whole... I went and I joined the Discord channel. I was looking around at stuff. And there's a page that the creator has been updating every so often. It's like, hey, here's what we're doing. You should be doing this at this time. Sending these emails and Twitter, tweeting at things, and here's what to say. It's all very organized. So I've had a chat with them.
Yeah, you do not piss off the internet.
Yeah, the guy who's running it, and have just chatted with some of the people that are in there, just to get a feel for what it is, because a lot of news outlets at this point are just kind of like, yeah, well, not a lot, but a few are like, yeah, these are just whiny, entitled people. And we briefly mentioned on last week's podcast the Sony exec that was like, if you played a game for 50 hours and tried to return it, you're a thief. Like, no, you're not. You're just someone who managed to get a refund after 50 hours. Some people might call that unethical, and that's fair, but thief, no. Because they got a refund, which means that they did it legitimately and legally.
I would say if there's any thieves in this, and I don't think that there is, it's going to be Hello Games.
Yeah, the most recent co-optional podcast.
Oh, God, I could see you building that, and that is just atrocious looking.
You don't even know what it's going to be yet.
No, sorry. I just looked at the map and saw a sky tower. But you're saying Hello Games?
Well, I was listening to this week's co-optional, and Total Biscuit was saying that he thinks at this point, because they've been so uncommunicative and not answered any questions or put out any statements, nothing besides, okay, here's the notes for the latest patch, that they, at this point, are just like, okay, we're going to just take the money and run because this hasn't turned out the way we wanted it to. So, we'll see. We'll see. I've thought quite a bit about my stance on it so that I can properly articulate it when we record the podcast.
Oh, trust me. Well, there's also something else that has my angry pants on that's come out in the last couple of days.
What?
The whole expansion for Ark.
Oh, the paid expansion?
Yeah.
Well, it's still in early access?
Yeah.
Are you upset because of that or something else?
I'm upset at the practice more than at the expansion itself.
Right.
Because to me, an early access game should not have an expansion like that. You should be focusing on getting the goddamn game actually out.
Right. Anything like that should just be a content update. Because it's like, hey, here's the next chunk of whatever content for our game. How do you make stairs again?
Platforms and then hammer them.
Okay. Need to get a hammer. Also, I need more platforms. But I'm looking forward to...
Yeah, I got the fishing quest fish, and the guy isn't back yet. That's annoying.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to this week's podcast. It's gonna be interesting. Kyle's audio letter, which you haven't listened to yet, but when you do, it's I mean, as usual, well produced, thorough, well thought out.
Yeah, I wonder just how much time he spends on those audio letters.
Well, he spent at least 10 minutes recording it.
And I think we probably should have that outside the community corner whenever we're about to rip apart Hello Games.
Yeah, I agree.
If it's what you say it is.
If what's what I say it is.
The audio letter. Because you said that he goes pretty in depth, don't you?
Oh, yeah, he goes pretty in depth talking about different legal aspects, and he doesn't... what's the best way to say it? He doesn't, like, rip Hello Games apart. He just is, like, explaining the legal process in the United States, and how it works, and how that what they're doing is, even though wrong, legal.
Yeah, there was actually an editorial on Tech Raptor that we may have to add. Just because it's not illegal doesn't mean that it's right.
Yeah.
And it was talking about not just Hello Games, but also the whole thing with YouTube going on. Or have you been keeping up with that?
I've been looking into it, but not super heavily.
Well, the thing is that a lot of what they're demonetizing, which people are calling censorship, which is kind of right if the person is, it's their full-time job, hitting them in the belt in the paycheck. That is censorship, because it's going to cause them to, rethink of what they're putting on their channel. A lot of it is videos that doesn't make sense. Why remove the monetization from it? A lot of psychological issues, actually, which would probably interest you. Boogie was actually talking about some of the videos that he's had demonetized were videos that he talked about his own suicidal thoughts and talking about preventing suicide.
That's interesting. Why they would take that down, or not take it down, but demonetize it. That doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah.
I mean, if he was like, yeah, people should go and kill themselves because they suck, then absolutely, I can see why you'd want to not pay someone for that. You know, where you define censorship comes in to play on that one, and that's when it's, at least when it's not government related, it tends to be a bit ambiguous most of the time. Not always, but a lot of the time. But I could definitely see why you wouldn't want to pay someone to tell other people to go kill themselves. But that's not what he's doing. So.
Well, see, I'm not at the stance where it has to be government to be censorship, which a lot of people I've seen claiming that this isn't censorship is where their big argument is, well, it's not government saying that you can't do this.
Well, I think that companies absolutely can censor things. I mean, it's called corporate censorship. There's
but at the same time, there's no competition for YouTube at all. I mean, yes, there are other video sites, but at the same time, there is no site that is near the size of YouTube or has the features of YouTube. It's a little disconcerting.
Also, this feels a bit random.
Well, supposedly this has been going on for a while. It's just they've made it more public and they've upped the amount that they've been enforcing these guidelines. Because there's been some news news channels talking about how they've had their news demonetized because they were talking about a disaster that was happening at the time, which it really hurts, just citizen news movements.
Right.
It's really disconcerting just because I've read the guidelines and I'm thinking, holy shit, just how much of this, if they started cracking down on gaming channels, would take down my stuff. I mean, granted, I'm not really in this for a paycheck, but someone like Total Biscuit, Jim Sterling would be gone.
Yes. Well, the question is, are they going to take down the content or just demonetize it?
Demonetize it. Granted, Jim Sterling, I know, is more funded on Patreon these days, but that's beside the point. It's the people that are just making it, but haven't been able to transition over to other forms of funding. That they can't, make ends meet with just their Patreon. They have to get supplemental income from YouTube. Like, Boogie is a good example of this. Boogie was talking about how if his YouTube payments are gone, he's going to have to get a 9-to-5 job, and that's really going to cut into his the stuff that he does, which is a shame because outside of the Francis stuff, which I will admit I don't like, but I just don't watch that. He does a fairly good job at a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Granted, I think he's a little soft on a lot of issues. He tends to be a little wishy-washy. But I understand he wants to try to avoid taking one side because every time he's taken a side, he's gotten absolutely beat on.
Yeah. Oops, that's my gun, not my...
Yeah, shit, I missed an iron crate. Had a line break. I did get some more ore and a couple bars as well.
Nice.
It's hilarious that this is more efficient than mining.
It is better at getting those rare ores, it seems. For sure.
Or maybe we should just go break as many altars as we have and just leave like one. Oh, there's the mechanic. I think we're nearly back to our full stock of NPCs. Of course, the angler is one of the last ones to show up. Little shit.
How can I dismiss my fairy? Or my demon guy? He's in my way. He's making it hard to see.
Kill yourself. And this just got demonetized on YouTube.
Wah, wah. Hang on, I need to come look at your floors to see how you've done this. You got platforms.
Are you trying to make this look pretty?
I'm trying to make the stairs look right.
This ought to be entertaining once you get this done. So shall we continue building into the next episode?
Yeah, we can. Did I? Oh, no, yeah, I got that right. Okay, good. I go like that. Yeah, I got it right. Woo. One level done. I don't know how many more to go. Let's see. What's the most efficient way for me to kill myself? I guess if I take my anti-fall protection off and then jump off the top of this building, that's probably enough to kill me.
And we just got demonetized.
Whee! Splat. Yep, that worked. 1,076 damage.
Or if you really wanted to do it the easy way, you could just click off the buff.
Wouldn't it come back though because the item is equipped?
No.
Oh. Oh well, it still worked out.
I know, I'm a jerk for... well, actually, I forgot about the buff until after you died. It's like, oh wait, there's a buff there. Well.
Nah, it's fine.
I'm going to do one more round of fishing, then we'll call it there. Sound good?
Sounds good to me.
And I got some more animantite bars.
Whoops. I think I'm gonna wind up needing more platforms. I didn't realize how many of these suckers it was gonna take.
Ooh, butterfly. And part of the... Ooh, a lot of butterflies. There's like 5 or 6 over here.
One more of those, and then platforms all the way across.
Well, that's going to keep me in bait for a while. Not the just focusing on crates hasn't done so already.
Is it going to be masturbate?
No, I'm already using masturbate. That's actually what I've been using. It has a higher catch rate. I think that's also the reason why I was outperforming in fishing. Was I've been using masturbate.
Yeah, you were. But yeah, you were using that potion, and you've got a...
Oh, the potion only allows me to see what I'm catching. It doesn't change how fast I'm catching.
Fair, but you also had a fishing rod with a higher fishing power than mine. So I'm sure that counted for something.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't matter. I enjoyed fishing still. I need some better fishing gear, but I'm not too worried about that right now.
Alright, well, I just started my fishing, so... We'll see what I get. Bass. I'm going to pass on that. I'll pass on the bass. If you want some butterflies, there's some over here.
I'm good. I'm quite happy.
But it's bait. You could go baiting.
I could go baiting. Oh no, I messed up. Okay, I can fix it. Yep.
It's kind of nice to have a nice quiet segment after all the combat. And the slime event was kind of Oh, hello.
Captain Morgan the pirate. Captain Morgan.
That's actually a new NPC.
Nice. So what does he have? Or do you know?
I'll be able to tell you in a moment. I'll take a moment off fishing. That means that we need to build into our house, by the way.
Oh, well, this tower is going to be available for housing. Unless you don't want to put anybody in the tower.
Remember how I was talking about the cannons?
Oh, does he have cannons?
Yes.
Oh, come here. Where are you, Captain Morgan?
Yeah, they're 25 gold a pop, and they require cannonballs, which is 15 silver a pop. And he also has vanity items. I have a feeling that we're going to be setting up some cannons on top of this house over here.
A sail. I don't know what it does, but I want it. I don't even have enough gold to buy a single cannon. How much gold do you have?
I don't have gold. I have platinum.
How much platinum do you have?
2.25.
So that's 225 gold?
Yeah. I'll be buying a couple cannons.
I've only got 23 gold.
Well, that's because I've gotten most of your gold. Trust me, I'll set up some defenses. Probably not the next episode, though, and because I want to take a look at what the cannons actually do.
Exit the crafting menu.
Meanwhile, we go back to fishing. Oh, there are so many butterflies over here.
Right, and then I put platforms there.
It kind of figures, you know, when I don't need bait, all the butterflies in the world are around. Or maybe the world bugged out, if you pardon the pun. Because we weren't getting the bait showing up like it should because of the water candles, which, now that I think about it, we should have disabled those water candles during the event.
Why?
Increases monster spawn rate.
So that applies to events too?
I think so. I completely forgot about that.
Whoops, that was too high. Oh, there's a slime that spawned all the way up here inside my tower. And he's slowly bouncing his way up the stairs. That's some...
He's your assistant.
Some solid determination from you, little buddy.
That's why you're going to have to kill him, right?
Yep. Instant dead. 142 damage with one strike. See, I need rope. I probably don't have any in my chest of useless things.
Of course not, because rope is useful.
Yep, no rope. Stella the Stylist. Yeah, I know we got a bunch of rope in here somewhere.
Okay, well, I'm done fishing, so shall we start wrapping things up? Because I'm getting more
Sure. I'll go first. If you want to find me on the YouTube, you can do so by searching for Gaming Psychologist. I have all kinds of random content that goes up usually 7 days a week, especially because I've been doing really good about making sure that happens. So, hooray for me. Pat myself on the back for that one.
Excuse me while I die of a heart attack over here.
If you want to follow me on Twitter, you can do so at JMA4707. I tweet about all kinds of random things all the time, usually whatever my current obsession is. And if you want to watch me stream video games, I do so a couple of nights a week. You can do that by following me over on twitch.tv/jarthur4707. What about you, Rage?
Well, outside of accompanying you on your Twitch streams, you can find me over at Gaming with Caffeine Rage, where I have 3 Let's Play series, including, well, the popular thing right now is actually RimWorld, which, if you want to be a colonist over there, we'll rename my colonists after people that are on my name list. You could join that list by just either leaving a comment on one of those videos, or sending me a message on Twitter, which is at Gaming with CR.
Is that wrap?
Yeah, that pretty much wraps us up.
All right. That means it's time for me to say bye now.
See you next time with possibly some more fishing.
And building.
Some bad building.